Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Sonora Synapse series, episode number 7. I am Jonathan Guevara. I'm Vanessa's uncle. I'm a former alumni at Sonora, and we're going to start the show. Let's go. Some of the interesting things I've seen at Sonora, I saw a Campbell's soup chunky can fly across the whole quad, just woo up in the air.
Wait, what do you mean by quad? Because we don't call them quads.
What do you guys call the common areas?
Upper commons and lower commons.
Okay, I believe I was in the upper commons, and I believe the teacher was in the lower commons, and I seen the soup can just woo fly through the air, and I went like donk, and then he kind of went down, and his name's Frank. I'm sure he's still there. I seen him there recently, and God bless him, he's a good guy. But if you didn't know that, he got hit in the head with a can. That was.
Wait, why?
Why? Oh, it was during the food drive, and there was a rebellious student that just threw it in the air. I don't think they really aimed for him.
Oh, okay.
But they threw just a huge can in the air, and it was a big incident. Yeah. Another great time. There was I think it was some sort of dance or something. I was able to DJ it with another DJ.
Really?
I'm not you? Yeah.
Why?
Because the DJ, I don't know, I just suggested it. It was like a hula dance or something.
Oh yeah, they still do that.
Yeah, and I remember wearing some baggy khaki pants and this bright orange shirt that I really liked. And I went up there and I was just excited. I'm like, yeah, these people don't know, electronica music or anything like that. And I was able to play my favorite song, which at the time was by Trance Control, Atomic Dance Explosion. Look it up. And,
I'll play it.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, it was awesome, and then I played some other songs. I got to play ATV Till I Come, 9 p.m., which was great because it was kind of like a hula theme. So it's like yeah, so it was good. I really enjoyed that. That was one of the times where I'm like, hey, you know what? I could actually be myself, and it was cool. And everybody was dancing, so it was cool.
Okay, that's good.
It was a great moment. What else do I remember? I remember driving around and being able to drive in high school. That was cool. Congratulations on your license, by the way.
I have my license now, guys.
Fellas,
Update.
ladies, she drives. So get that money to her. She'd take you places. No free rides. Sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry.
free
I
rides.
need money. I don't have a job, so.
Dinero. Like, I remember when I got suspended.
Well, why don't you tell us about that?
He's now my friend, but I had a little quarrel with a gentleman named David, and when confronted with a question, he had taken something mine, and I asked him if he did. He said no, and I chose the wrong thing to do, and I kind of knocked him on his ass. I got suspended for that, obviously.
Wait, was this in class? Or?
This was right outside, like the ROTC room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like right in the hallway thing, and he's taller than me, so I was just so pissed. That's like the number one thing that pisses me off, people stealing stuff from me. And he was like, no, I didn't do it. And I was like, oh, okay, you sure? He's like, yeah, all right. Kind of knocked him. It was terrible. Don't do it. Don't. I regret it. Yeah. And another time that I got suspended.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Was with my friend John. He was writing very interesting things about females on a paper, and as you know, my name is Jonathan and his name is John, so we have the same name. It was in Mr. Hull's class, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so John was writing some pretty rated material on this note that we were passing back and forth, which we shouldn't have been doing. And the funny thing is on the actual note, if I could find it, it says...
You kept it?
I kept it, yeah, because I kept, and
Okay.
I didn't keep it after. I kept it after getting suspended.
Yeah.
Okay. So he was writing about some chick. I don't know, probably about her bust or her booty. I don't know how we're rating it. I don't know what I could say. What's allowed to say?
Well, children don't watch this, but it's high schoolers. So
okay, high schoolers. So high schoolers. All right. So he was writing some stuff about this chick, and I'm like, hey man, you should kind of watch what you're saying. You don't want to write this stuff down. And we made some jokes or whatever, and I laughed. And anyways, it turned to something else from that initial thing. And then, as always, we would take our notes, rip them up, and then throw them away. This time, we happened to throw them away in the same trash can, and Mr. Hole, I guess, got like...
Suspicious?
No, not, I think someone told him or something, or they were... I don't know, whatever. The point is, someone took it out of there, reported it, gave it to Mr. Hole, and Mr. Hole just basically got us both to go to the office. I remember getting called in, and my dad came, and Grandpa was all like, oh, I can't believe you did this. And I'm like, I didn't write this stuff. I'm the other John. I'm like, look at my ugly writing. The handwriting,
why couldn't they tell?
They could tell, but since I partook in whatever.
Okay.
Long story short, I got suspended for that, and that was stupid, but I got days off class. So I was like, all right, whatever, you know. And I learned a lot from that, but...
Don't write.
No. I learned, just be more careful next time. If you're going to throw something away, throw it away outside of the classroom or whatever. But yeah, you can't stop kids from talking about that kind of thing, That's just what high school boys do, but whatever. I got a couple of days off school. I don't know. Nothing bad happened out of it in my eyes. My parents eventually saw that it wasn't me writing it because of the handwriting, whatever, and it went on. So whatever, it was fine.
Okay. Why don't you tell us about an embarrassing moment?
Oh my gosh.
At school.
There's
You've
so many.
seen
It's
or
high school.
you?
High school. Oh, that I've seen?
It's either you or you've seen.
Oh my
It
gosh.
doesn't
Embarrassing
matter.
moment. Super embarrassing moment. For me and probably somebody else, right? ROTC camp. We were climbing up this mountain, and I hadn't gone to the bathroom.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, I remember this story.
You remember the story?
I think I
So I'm going
remember
up the mountain, and we're doing like a little trail thing, right? And there's this guy. I forget his name. So sorry, dude, if you see this. But I'm like, yo, dog. I really gotta go take a dump, and I couldn't go anywhere. I had to go up there. So I'm like, hey man, let me borrow your bandana. And he was just cool. He's just like, oh yeah, here's my bandana, whatever. I went to the tree line, and I found some place to take a dump. And basically I took a dump and wiped with his bandana because, I didn't have anything else. So I took care of that and came back, and he's like, where's my bandana? I'm like, no, you don't want that back, man. So that was cool. So that took some time, and that was really embarrassing for me because I knew everybody knew that I was taking a dump, and they were just probably like, oh, that's gross, So did that. But on the bus ride back from the mountain ride, this guy's his Eric. I'm gonna put him on blast. This guy named Eric. He probably had to go to the bathroom too, but he chose not to go on the mountain. So I could have ended up like him. He shat his pants. And came back at the bus, and everybody could smell it. He thinks nobody knows, right? Like that it was him, but everybody knew it was him. So I kind of like my embarrassment went away because
He had it.
he had it worse.
So, what did he do after he shat his pants? Like, how did he wash it? Because you have to use the same pants, for the whole week.
He probably threw them away and had another set.
Oh,
But there was washing machine. I don't know. I didn't go and ask him. I wasn't.
No, because...
But yeah, I don't know what he did.
Okay.
I feel like you don't know where you're taking this.
No, I don't know either. Just asking the details.
Okay. What do you want to talk about?
More embarrassing
High school.
stuff.
Embarrassing stuff?
Yeah.
Why embarrassing stuff?
Because people want to laugh. I don't
People
know.
want to laugh?
People
People want to know my downfalls?
Yeah. They don't know you.
So, like unexperienced young teenage boy, one time I had this crush on this chick, and I like had this crush on her the whole time, like in all of high school. Like I was like, oh my gosh, she's like the best or whatever, and you don't know what you're talking about in high school until you actually know a person. But anyways, long story short, I finally, I think it was like my junior or senior year, I mustered the strength to write her a note, which is just childish at best, right? And I wrote her a note and everything, and I was like feeling real confident. Not even, no, I was scared. I was scared shitless, and I wrote it, and I thought it was romantic, and I thought that was, I wasn't educated in what I should be. I should just try to be her friend and talk to her, but instead I kind of isolated myself and never really talked to her. And then I thought, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna go and take her this note and like confess that I think she's amazing and everything. And I put her all in this letter, and to make it's shorter than it should be. When I go and I hand it to her, she's like, I don't want that. And I was like, I was devastated. I was like heartbroken. I was like, it was a real.
Did you cry at home?
I don't think I cried. I was very sad, but I don't think I cried.
Okay.
I'll be honest if I cried, but I don't think I cried because of that. I'm very sure that I didn't cry.
Okay.
But I was very sad.
Yes.
It hurt me. I was super sad. Now I look at it and I laugh because, you know, it was kind of a good moment. I got to meet another friend because of that. Yeah, no, well, no. I got to meet other people. Anyways, whatever. You know, we know how that goes. But the point was that I felt terrible. And thankfully, one of my friends, she was able to cheer me up and turn it around to where it's not that big of a deal. And Alex, thank you for that if you watch this. That was an awesome moment. But regardless to say, yeah, this girl, I guess, had the wrong idea of me or had heard the wrong thing about me. And you never know what people say about you. So she probably thought I was some weirdo. I'm like, oh no, the weirdo's bringing me the note, you know? And I ain't mad at you. I don't blame you. Like, yeah, fucking, that was weird. Like, who the fuck brings a note? Oh, okay. I said fuck. I said it again.
It's fine.
And if you're watching, Izabella, if you're watching,
Which Izabella?
well, you're about to find out.
Okay.
If you're watching right now, this moment, if you haven't tried mayonnaise and mac and cheese, you shouldn't be talking about it. It is the business. That's how it's made correctly if you want it to be delicious and creamy. But if you don't like secret ingredients, then, you know, it is what it is. Then again, I don't see you cooking anyways, girl, so,
Oh, wow.
Take culinary arts and then come talk to me.
I wonder how she's gonna fire back, because I can't record her again.
She's not gonna fire back. Oh, she can fire back. Comment below.
Okay.
It's like if I say go eat a banana on your channel, are you gonna go do that? Yeah, that's weird. Don't do that. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. So, what's your baby's name?
Samuel Santiago Serrano.
I thought you were gonna say Samuel L. Jackson.
No.
Because he's dark. He's racist.
No.
But she put him in a crib. Wow. Where'd you get? Why a blue bandana out of all?
Well,
I
like it blue because it was blue here, the ribbon, and then I wanted more blue, so I had a blue bandana. No, I know. I'm thinking. I don't know. My child, Samuel, for psychology.
I see he's a crip.
That is the greatest spot.
So.
Okay, well. We're going.
Yeah, it's not that easy to get in there, is it? Yeah, rev it. It's a Mustang. No, it's not nice. Just if you were wondering. Okay.
What?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know if they can hear it. Sounds like eggs.
I'm sure they can hear it, and they can hear the.
Yeah.
This has been a very special episode. Thank you for having me on the show. I love my niece. She's amazing, guys. Please try to help her out with her channel. You know, get on here, talk about anything you want with her. It's a great exposure for you, and it's great practice for if you want to stream or anything like that. If you see you like it. Also, if you want to get into photography, I'm a photographer, so hit me up. I also
Don't hit me up.
No, hit her up to hit me up.
Yeah.
I also do computers, so if you need a gaming computer built or something like that, hit her up to hit me up. And if you guys are friends of her, I'll hook you up with a discount. Just let me know what you need, okay? As always, like,
comment, and subscribe.
Below. Subscribe below. Share it with your friends. If you guys have any questions for me, or you like my type of advice, or you like being honestly told what you're doing wrong, hit her up to meet me.
You know what? I'll put your Instagram in the description box.
I'll
make it